All right, welcome back to the channel. So it looks like Bob Arum is probably going to make a fight between Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis next if Lomachenko is not available due to the circumstances with Ukraine and Russia. And also, I'm going to express my thoughts about him calling out Tank as well. So I'm going to break it down to y'all. Let's talk about it in this video. King Jr. got another video for y'all. Please sure that you like and subscribe to the channel, and also share the video to get all your latest boxing news. With that being said, it looks like Bob Arum, the legendary trainer of Top Rank, we all know that, he is going to be willing to make a fight with Keyshawn Davis, who is 5-0, who had a impressive knockout, late knockout towards the later rounds, the championship rounds, against a guy, I forgot his name, but I did see the fight. He was like 18-1 or something like that. So that's a huge step up fight for Keyshawn. And I feel like this. I think that Keyshawn Davis needs a lot of work. I see the route that they're taking Keyshawn Davis, Bob Arum, and Top Rank. They're pushing him the route as Vasily Lomachenko. We all know that Vasily Lomachenko had a title opportunity, I believe his second or third pro fight. And it looks like Keyshawn Davis could potentially have his title shot opportunity for undisputed, for a big opportunity if Lomachenko is not available in his sixth pro fight. And a lot of people feel like that Keyshawn Davis is ready. Keyshawn Davis could beat Gervonta Tank Davis. Well, first of all, I feel like it's disrespect on Gervonta Tank Davis' name, because we don't know who Keyshawn Davis is. We know that he was an Olympic silver medalist. We know that he could have went for gold, and I don't think he won the gold or whatever the case may be. I don't know too much about the Olympics, but we know he's an Olympic silver medalist, and he's got 5 fights with 4 knockouts. So he's proven to be a puncher, a boxer puncher with a lot of technically sound. And a lot of people I'm starting to hear is comparing him to Terrence Crawford. His style is similar to Terrence Crawford, but he's not Terrence Crawford. I feel like he has a little swagger between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. a little bit. I like him to fight Errol Spence Jr. way, because if you go back and look at his third fight, he was utilizing a jab, dig into the body. I think he wound up knocking a dude out in the first round in the body. And I feel like that we're jumping the gun too early for Keyshawn Davis. I would like to see him within a little bit more work. A lot of people feel like that Jaron Ennis is ready. Me personally, I'm not going to call Jaron Ennis a prospect anymore. The man has 28 fights. And, you know, Jaron Ennis had to really work his way up to the ground up to get the big opportunities. Well, we know out of those 28 fights, wherever the case may be, he's just, well, to me, Jaron Ennis is making his status look good, you know, by having a lot of fights and stuff like that. But he's getting guys out of there in no problem. And Jaron Ennis was moving up the ranking systems, just fighting the best opportunity and getting those guys out of there with no problem. And a lot of people feel like that Jaron Ennis needs a little bit more work, but I feel like that Keyshawn Davis needs a little bit more work because he only has 5 fights. Now, I'm not saying that just because he got 5 fights, the guy ain't special. I just want to see what Keyshawn Davis, what can Keyshawn Davis do more. I want to see more of what he can do. I want to see if he really has that knockout power. I really want to see if he really have the boxing ability like everybody say he does. I feel like that he's not ready for Tank, and I definitely don't feel like he's not ready for Devin Haney. I gotta discredit the kid because Keyshawn Davis needs to at least have 15 or 20 more fights before you be ready for an opportunity like Devin Haney. Now, we know that Devin Haney went to Mexico and built himself from the ground up to get a whole bunch of fights to get his name in the mix. But I feel like that Keyshawn Davis needs a lot more work. If people might disagree with me on it, you know, the kid only has 5 fights, and I would like to see more of Keyshawn Davis. But it looks like Top Rank could be pushing this fight with Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney if Lomachenko is not on the back burner. And it looks like they're going to be trying to push, well, not Top Rank, but Keyshawn Davis says that he wants Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, I don't know if he really meant it or he really say it, but he better not get in the ring with Tank, because I think Tank would beat Keyshawn Davis. And I think Devin could give him a run for his money. But Devin, you know, Devin shows that he has a lot of boxing ability. He has very fast feet, very high ring IQ. He's very twitchy. He has very great defense. He has very reluctant hand speed, and I think that Keyshawn Davis won't be able to beat Devin Haney because, in my opinion, I think Gervonta Tank Davis is way faster than Keyshawn Davis. No slight to Keyshawn Davis. I started hearing a lot of people compare him to Terrence Crawford. I don't see it yet. Like I said before, if they're going to throw him in there with Devin Haney, or they're just throwing it out there, they're really just trying to build him up and stuff like that. I just want them to continue to build up Keyshawn Davis. But if Bob Arum felt like he's going to be ready for a Devin Haney fight, hey, let the Lone Lion learn his lesson early, just like Jamel Charlo put a lesson on Eric Salubin. So, with that being said, Keyshawn Davis and Bob Arum looks like they could potentially make a showdown in the future, or whatever the case may be, if Lomachenko's not available and if Devin Haney is successful against George Kambosos Jr. twice, which I know he will be. So, with that being said, guys, it is what it is. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.